and welcome back to the Colorado Rockies franchise, where last time we took on the Los Angeles Dodgers and got swept in 3 games. Then we took on the Mets in a 3-game set. We took 2 of 3, finally winning a series for the first time on the season. We're going to play the Astros and Phillies today. We'll start off with the Astros. Game number 1, we lost 2-0. We'll take a look at the box score. We only got 1 hit on the board. You can't really win games doing that. Brendan Rodgers out of the 8th spot. And tough loss for John Gray here, who only gives up the 1 run. Really can't win games like that, so we'll have to move on to game number 2 here. Hoping to do better than that. Austin Gomber's going to take the hill, facing Zach Greinke. 5-12 Rockies take on the 11-5 Astros here in game number 2 of a 2-game set. Austin Gomber's been the best pitcher for the Rockies so far this season, at least among the starters. Taking a look at the stats, he doesn't have a win yet, but been pretty good. 2.6 ERA, 1.1 WHIP. Not a big strikeout guy, but it's all right as long as you're getting outs. Michael Brantley's going to lead off for the Astros. He's going to ground it to Fuentes here. He's going to knock it down, but be able to flip it over in time there for out number 1. Miles Straw is going to get a 1-out walk here. Bringing up to the plate, Yordan Alvarez. He's going to ground to the middle there. Some tough luck for Gomber, and they're going to go first, or Miles Straw is going to go first to third here. Putting runners at the corners for Alex Bregman, who's going to crush this one way out of here as he looks at the Rockies dugout there, giving them a glare. 3-0 lead here early for the Astros as he absolutely decimated this one. 113 miles an hour off the bat. That's leaving at any park. Gomber's going to have to settle down here. Walking Correa. Need to get some outs. He's going to get Altuve to ground it to Story. He was able to turn the double play to get him out of it. Only get up 3 runs at least. I guess he didn't let it carry on and end up being more than that. Zach Greinke, the veteran, who former Diamondbacks, has been on a bunch of teams, but Diamondbacks are in the division. He played for them, so we've seen him before. He's going to get Toppy to chop it right back to him and make a nice easy play for route number 1. Here's the Rockies starting lineup. You see Rodgers up to 275 down there in the 7th spot. He was the only hit last game. Chris Owens getting the start in the 9 hole. Trevor Story with 1 out now. He's going to swing at a fastball way up, almost above his head for out number 2 there. Can't be swinging at things like that, and Charlie Blackmon's just going to fly out to center field here as the Rockies go quietly in the bottom of the 1st. Gomber needing to match pace with what Greinke just did and not allow any more runs. Gets a fly out here to start the top of the 2nd. Kyle Tucker now grounds it into the shift where Rodgers would make a nice easy play for out number 2. Gomber looking to have a 1-2-3 inning. He's going to get Maldonado to get underneath of this and fly out to Raimel Tapia. Rockies need to get on the board here quickly, so they do not want to end up going any longer. It's only the 1 hit in the series as CJ Cron's going to strike out, and he has really struggled to start the season. Ryan McMahon goes down swinging. Now Fuentes up down at 186. He's going to crush this one. He's going to carry over Miles Straw ahead. Bounce off the warning track for a ground rule double. And Brendan Rodgers going to take the slider and just flip it into center field here for a bloop base hit that's going to score Fuentes from second base as they get a 2-out run out of that. As you can see, yeah, he just goes with the pitch, doesn't try doing too much, and flips that out in the center field. Dom Nunez, though, is going to ground it to end the bottom of the 2nd. At least the Rockies chip in the lead, making it only 2 runs now. Gomber going to get Michael Brantley to fly here. Blackmon's going to make the play. Oh, no, he misses the ball. I don't know what he is doing there. He lost it in the lights or something, or he just misplayed it. Now Gomber's really got to work his way out of that. Should have 2 outs. At least he's got 1 there on the pop-up and shallow left field there. Yordan's going down swinging at the slider. 2 away. Bregman, who's already homered, going to swing and miss on this fastball, so he avoids any damage after that error double thing that Blackmon caused. Chris Owens is going to line it to left center field here. It's going to roll away the wall. And he's going to sprint on in at second base with a stand-up double. Not chance to go into third there. I don't want to the first out at third base. Raimel Tapia is going to crush it here and tie things back up at 3 as this one going up there next to the rooftop deck drinks. 472 feet, his second of the season. Take a show vision slow-mo replay here. Nice little bat flip, and we are tied back up at 3. That's a third deck shot. Good hang time on that one. 113 miles an hour at the bat. Look to do more damage here. Still have no outs. Trevor Story, though, is going to get underneath this and fly out to center field. And Miles Straw make the nice easy play. Charlie Blackmon now in a 2-2 count. Swings at a fastball up above the zone. I don't know. Greinke only at 89 miles an hour. I guess Blackmon just didn't see it well. C.J. Cron striking out again on the slider. As we head to the top of the 4th here. Carlos Correa going down looking. Going to keep viewing that one there. And he's striking out Altuve. Gomber. Back-to-back strikeouts there. Can he get Gurriel to strike out? Well, no, but he's going to get him out here on an ace ground ball from Trevor Story, or to Trevor Story for the 3rd out. Bob on the 4th. Ryan McMahon's up. He's going to ground it into the shift, though, and Altuve is going to make the nice, easy play for out number 1. Josh Fuentes, who's already 1 for 1 in the game, trying to get the batting average up, is going to get underneath of this one. Fly to right center field here, and it's just going to keep carrying and get over that wall there, giving the Rockies a 4-3 lead. Probably not a home run in too many ballparks, but you'll take it. Get the lead back. Now Gomber's got to try to work his way through 5 to try to qualify for the potential win. He's a leadoff base runner. He's going to get a double play, though, and immediately erase that. We have 2 away now in the top of the 5th. Brantley going to get a walk here. 1 out away from potential qualifying for the win. And he's going to get popped out to center field here. Tapia coming on. Diving, though, making the play. Didn't look like he really had to run that hard. Or wasn't running that hard, but still had to dive for it. As we're going to get a leadoff double here from Chris Owings. He's going to have to slide into second base on a close play here. No tag attempt, but he'll take a leadoff double. His second double on the season and second of the game as Tapia going to line out to the first baseman there. Trevor Story swinging and striking out on that changeup that is in the dirt. For out number 2. Are we going to waste a leadoff double? Oh no, Blackman's going to ground it the middle for a base hit. And Miles Straw is going to try to throw out Owings at the plate, but the throw is late as we take a 5-3 lead. And C.J. Cron's going to join in on the double party. Line this one, it's going to one-hop off the warning track into the wall. Blackman's going to come all the way around from first base, scoring, making this a 3-run lead now. That would be all for the Astros starter, Zach Greinke. They're going to call Jake Odorizzi on, who's a usual starter, but I guess they have him in the pen here. Ryan McMahon's going to get this over the outstretched leaping glove of Carlos Correa for a RBI single. C.J. Cron scores there from second with 2 outs. He was off on contact. So they get a 4-run lead here, but that'd be all they got here. Got up to as a 4-run lead as Fuentes grounds out to end the inning. Top of the 6th. Gomber still out here. He's going to get up a diving knockdown infield single here as McMahon can't do much with that. That would be all for Gomber. Good start, but just got his pitch count up there too high. They're going to call on Yency Almonte, who's been great so far this season, trying to maintain this lead. Bregman's going to get a hold of this one, but not enough, and fly out to Chris Owings there in left field. 1 away. Ball in the dirt here. Nunez gets it quickly, but the runner would advance to second base, putting him in scoring position. It wouldn't matter, though, as Correa would walk anyway on the next pitch. Jose Altuve going to ground to the third baseman here. McMahon is able to turn a nice double play, getting out of that. As the Rockies keep their 4-run lead, heading into the bottom of the 6th. Nunez going to beat the shift of the ground ball here. The left field, Chris Owings, who already is 2 for 2 on the day with 2 doubles. In a 2-2 count, going to get a base hit here to left field. Roll Brantley here. He's going to try to throw the runner at third base, but the throw is cut off. So we got first and third with 1 out. Top of the order up. Tapia, though, goes down looking at the curveball that comes back right over the outside corner there. And Story would ground to Altuve as they waste any chance to add on there. Daniel Bard's going to come on here. Not a save chance, but wanted to get some work for him. Try to keep him fresh, here in the top of the 9th with a 4-run lead. Carlos Correa getting him popping out to start things. This is a sky-high fly ball. It just sat up in the air forever, but be out number 1. Jose Altuve in a full count's going to walk. We got to settle down a little bit here. Don't be walking, guys. Gurriel's going to get underneath of it and fly out for out number 2 here as Tapia fields it nice and easy. 2 away. 1 out from winning this game. And splitting in the series, Tucker is going to launch one here, making this now a 2-run ball game. 5-7 lead now for the Rockies. Martin Maldonado, the 9-hitter, is going to walk, and that is not what you wanted to do with a 4-run lead, as the pitching coach is going to come out and talk to Bart here. Can't be walking the 9-hitter and bringing up the tying run to the plate. Michael Brantley going to get a hold of it, but just miss it. Fly out to Blackman as the Rockies hold on and win 7-5. Split the 2-game series. Up 2 in the 9th, but that's okay. They got 11 hits. Pretty good game all around. We'll take a look at the box score. 2 doubles. Chris Owings got to be the player of the game there. 3 for 3. Gomber was able to get that win. Barely qualify for it, but that's all he needed to do. After the game, we're actually going to trade CJ Cron here. I've been disappointed by what he's been doing. I think he just needs to go to a fresh team. He's on a cheap deal. It's the last year of his contract. We're actually going to trade him to the Brewers, who have a need at first base, as Daniel Vogelbach has not done well for them. And yeah, it looks like they'll accept it for one of their minor league catchers. And we're going to make some corresponding moves to free up some roster spot here, because we don't need this many catchers on the roster. Going to release one and sign Connor Blair to a minor league contract. And actually, with the extra major league spot open, we're going to call up Cole Sturgeon here, who's killed AAA, as you can see at the stats there. Going to make his major league debut in this Phillies series, which we won game 1, 6-4. He did not play in this one. Owings went 2 for 4 there. McMahon 3 for 4, hitting a home run. Story hit a home run. Senzatella was able to get the win. Estevez almost blew it, but Bard gets the save. Jumping into game number 2 of this 3-game series with the Phillies. Scott Kingery trying to lay down a bunt to lead off the game. Gonna be barely thrown out though. So he jumped to 2 away now. Bryce Harper up. Bryce Harper going to line it to center field. This one was a rope. Just absolute rope to center field. 1 hop into the wall for a 2-out double. Bringing up Rhys Hoskins, who's going to get a hold of it. And one hit off the wall. It'll be an RBI double here, as he's barely going to slide in a second on a close play there. Phillies got a 1-0 lead after 1. Trevor Story fields it, makes the play there to end the first. Cole Sturgeon, you can see, is making his MLB debut here, game number 2. Hope to do something. He's up at the plate. In the 2 spot, he's going to chop it out in front of the plate. And Real Muto would retire him, though, on a close play at first base. Does not get his first major league hit. Trevor Story going to hit a solo shot here to right center field, tying things back up at 1. We're going to head to the top of the second now, as Didi's going to get a leadoff walk to begin the inning. Bring Andrew McCutcheon up. He's going to chop it out in front of the mound. It's too slow to turn 2. Just get the out at first. Barely getting him out. Roman Quinn up now. Going to swing and miss at the sinker. Now Nick Maton, luckily the bottom of the order was up, so able to get out of that leadoff walk. Ryan McMahon going to ground it right to the diving Rhys Hoskins, who makes a nice play there. And 1 away in the bottom of the second. Fuentes going to get a hold of this and send it over Harper's head, hitting off the wall for a 1-out double. Yeah, the Rockies take the lead here. After a walk, Nunez is going to pop out with runners at first and second. In the shallow center, Brendan Rodgers, though, in a 2-2 count, going to chop it back to Aaron Nola. And he's retired as they leave 2 on. Heading to the top of the third. Scott Kingery in the top of the order up. Kingery is going to get a base hit to right field, starting things out. Alec Boehm's going to chop this one. A swinging bunt almost works out for them. Hit too slowly to turn 2. And Harper is going to line this to the left center gap. Go all the way to the wall. It's going to be an RBI double. But Harper is going to decide to try to test the relay and go to third, and he gets gunned out. And we are now down 2-1. Didi going to add to it, though, making it 3-1 Phillies lead here. He hits another solo shot on the game, second solo home run of the game overall. Andrew McCutchen going to hit this over Cole Sturgeon's head as Felix is giving up a lot of hard contact here yet again. Top of the fourth. Roman Quinn's going to bloop this in. And Sam Hiller's going to cut it off and attempt to throw out the speedy Roman Quinn at second, but the throw is not quite there. 4-1 lead now. And Felix hold it, though, at just 4-1 as he gets a ground out there. Line drive to center field is going to hold up just long enough for Tapia. Now with 2 away, Bohm's going to ground it to Story, who cannot get him out as the ball was just too far into the outfield. But lucky for Felix, he gets Harper swinging there at the sweeping curve, keeping it just 4-1 at least. Brendan Rodgers up now. Going to drive this. It's going to carry a little bit, and Harper is not going to be able to field this one as it hits off the wall. Get a 2-out double. Can we do anything with it? Tapia up in a 1-2 count. Going down, looking at the fastball in the inside corner. Stranded runner in scoring position. Bullpen into the game now. It's Robert Stevenson here in the 7th. In his second inning of work. So he gets a ground out and gets a strikeout looking here on Real Muto. They would go to Alvar Perez with 2 outs to come in and face the lefty, Didi Gregorius. And he would get Didi swinging on the slider there as we head to the bottom of the 7th, still down 3 runs. Ryan McMahon going to hit a solo shot here to right field, cutting into the deficit, making the deficit just 2 runs now. That was 113 miles an hour off the bat. Another monster home run for the Rockies. Fuentes going to chop it to the first baseman, though. Hoskins, who's been pretty good down there with the glove. Be out number 1. Third to walk, though, bringing the tying run up to the plate. And Dom Nunez, who's in a full count, but he's going to swing and miss at the changeup as Aaron Nola, up to 102 pitches, still out here. And Rodgers, though, make him pay as this ball would carry and carry, just missing out in a game-tying 2-run homer. Hits off the yellow there at the top of the wall. Stays in the park, but makes it a 1-run ball game with a RBI double. So Anthony Dominguez would come into the game and strike out Tapia, though, keeping it to just a 1-run lead. Ground ball up the middle here to begin the top of the 8th, getting past Perez. Roman Quinn, the speedster, up. He's going to chop it to Ryan McMahon, who's going to try to turn 2, but the transfer, it's dropped by Brendan Rodgers there. At least they got 1. Lucky, though, for Perez, the double play happens the next batter, and he gets out of that, heading to the bottom of the 8th. Cole Sturgeon, still without a hit in his Major League debut, strikes out in the fastball. Questionable call, is up out of the zone, and that's a tough debut, you know. 0 for 4. Hope maybe you can get another chance if we go to extras, as Trevor Story gives this one a ride, but it wouldn't have enough, and it would be ran down by Roman Quinn. He covered actually over 100 feet there on that play to make that out. Incredible speed to get to that one. Phillies would call on Archie Bradley to get the 3rd out of the bottom of the 8th here. So we head to the top of the 9th. Daniel Bard entering the game, trying to keep this just a 1-run game. He's going to have to face a tough spot at the top of the order for the Phillies. 3-2 count to Scott Kingery. He's going to walk. A leadoff walk is not what you want to see. And they're going to try to bunt him over, but the bunt is right back to the pitcher. So they have at least to get the out at second. Not able to turn 2, though. And Harper going to line this one after a 7-pitch at bat to roll all the way to the wall. Sturgeon's going to get to it and get it in. They're not going to test it, the relay this time, though, and he stops at 3rd. Infield playing in here. Reese Hoskins going to chop it to the Trevor Story at short there, and he's going to retire him with 2 away. Can Bard get out of this, not allowing a run? Real Muto is going to pop up in foul territory as Bard gets it done. Keeps it a 1-run ball game even after the walk and double. Phillies are going to go to their closer, Jose Alvarado, who's 6 for 6 on the season in saves. Rockies will look to break that streak. But McMahon's going to go down swinging here for out number 1. Rockies are going to go to pinch hitter, Chris Owings. Going to come in and bat, hitting .367. Going to get a hold of this and send it down the line, but it's going to hook foul, just missing out on tying the game at 4. It's going to get a walk, though. At least get a base runner. Winning run up at the plate now. Yassin Daza going to another pinch hitter here because they had a bunch of lefties up in the order. Daza, though, can't hold back on the check swing, striking out. And with 2 away, Elias Diaz would come up, down to their last strike, and a full count. He's going to get a hold of it and line drive to center field, but it's going to hang up for Quinn as the Rockies lose 4-3 here. Aaron Nola gets win number 3. Felix drops to 2-2 on the season. McMahon and Story both hit home runs. Felix got up to 4 earned runs, but wasn't his best game, but definitely was not as bad as his first start. Gonzalez actually came back off the IL, so we had to send Volskes down. He has to clear the waivers, and we would actually drop Game 3, losing the series to the Phillies, losing 3-1 in Game number 3. Marquez was pretty good that game, but Almonte finally had a bad outing out of the pen and blowing it. That would be all for this video. We split with the Astros, lost to the Phillies, but next time we'll take on the Giants and Diamondbacks and end the month of April and begin May. So see you then. See you next time.